Hi, I'm Melvin Yates with Grady Properties in Chevy Chase, Maryland. We are a full-service investment property management company servicing the Washington, D.C. metro area. So today we're going to talk about what rent to charge. I get that question a lot. How much should I charge in rent? What's the most I can get in rent? And so a lot of times owners will try to price rent based on what their expenses are. If there's a mortgage, their mortgage might be X dollars, so they want to charge X plus a premium. And the simple answer is that rent is going to be rent. Market rent is going to be market rent, regardless of what your mortgage is or how much profit you want to make. The market doesn't really care about your profit. Market is market. So if market rent is X dollars, your rent should be X dollars. So the first point is you want to know the market. If you don't know it yourself, find a professional that does know the market and do some research and find comparables, and so that way you can make an apples comparison. Some houses in the neighborhood similar to yours might be a little nicer. Some might not be as nice. But in any event, if it's a three-bedroom house, a three-bedroom is a three-bedroom. You're not going to get, $400 more in rent just because you have granite countertops. You might get $25 more or something like that, or $50. But if you've got a two-level versus a three-level, you might not get as much in other areas. So in general, three-bedroom is going to be a three-bedroom. Consumers typically are going to make an apples-to-apples comparison. So a lot of times when you're trying to determine what to charge and you're planning out your renovations, don't overspend in the house, putting in granite and recessed lights and all these fancy things that you might do in your home, thinking that all of a sudden you're going to be able to add $300, $400, $500, $600, $700 more to the rent, because it just doesn't work that way. If houses in your neighborhood are renting for $1,700 or $1,800 a month, then in the neighborhood where your investment property is, then that's around the range you're going to get. If it's not as nice, you might only get 16. If it's much nicer, you might get 19, but it's going to be in that range. You're not going to be able to get 22 or 23 if the other houses in the neighborhood are renting for 17 or 18. So don't overspend in advance thinking that you might. And also, getting the high rent price is great, but remember, you want long-term tenants. So sometimes if you squeeze them, and for the most that they can pay, if they can comfortably afford to pay $1,800, it's better to get that for 5 years than to get $1,900 for a year and a half. So you want to think about those things when you're trying to determine what rent to charge, and hopefully it helps you in the future. I'm Melvin Yates with Grady Properties in Chevy Chase, Maryland. We are a full-service residential property management company servicing the Washington, D.C. metro area. Thanks for coming out.